Hello, I'm George Thompson Jr. Obedience to God's commands brings a variety of blessings. These blessings include prosperity, peace, and protection, and also a closer relationship with God. In the book of Deuteronomy, God promised many blessings to Israel if they would obey his command. And these promises found in Scripture are the very same promises that hold true today. In this Old Testament book, in chapter 28, it details many important blessings and promises from God found in verses 1 through 14. They include the following. Starting with Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 1, it shows prominence above other nations. If you would fully obey the Lord your God and carefully follow all his commands I give you today, the Lord your God will set you high above all nations of the earth. And then in verse 3, successful cities and farming. You will be blessed in the city and blessed in the country. And then verse 4, blessings of children, food, and livestock. The fruit of your womb will be blessed, and the crops of your land, and your young, and your livestock, and your calves, and your herds, and your lambs of your flocks. And then in verse 7, protection and power against enemies. The Lord will grant that the enemies who rise up against you will be defeated before you. They will come at you from one direction and flee in 7. And then verse 8 speaks of bountiful harvest of food. The Lord will send a blessing upon your barns and on everything you put your hands to. The Lord your God will bless you in the land that he is giving you. And then verse 9 speaks of being set apart as God's holy people. The Lord will establish you as his holy people, as he has promised you on an oath, if you keep the commands that the Lord your God gives you and walk in obedience to him. And in verse 10 speaks of being feared by other nations. Then all the peoples on earth will see that you are called by the name of the Lord, and they will fear you. And then prosperity regarding family, food, farm, and livestock. The Lord will grant you abundant prosperity in the fruit of your womb, the young of your livestock, and the crops of your ground, in the land he swore to your ancestors to give you. And then verse 12 speaks of appropriate rain and a favorable blessing on the work, including freedom from debt. Verse 12, the Lord will open the heavens and the storehouses of his bounty and send rain on your land in season and bless all of the work of your hands. You will lend to many nations, but will borrow from none. And then finally, verse 13 speaks of leadership among other people and nations. The Lord will make you the head and not the tail. If you pay attention to the commands of the Lord your God that I give you this day, carefully follow them, and you will always be at the top and never at the bottom. In reflection, God promises success and blessing to those who follow his commands. Obedience opens up the door to divine favor and guiding us towards the good things in life that he has prepared for us. By choosing the way of obedience, we position ourselves to receive the fullness of God's promises.
But they tell me of a home, of a much better life. No more heartache, tears I cry no more. Only joy everlasting when I reach the other shore in this Christian